All right, broadcasting from Uncle Jerry's house. You know why? Why does my face look all dirty? Whatever, must be the lighting. Uh, Wonderful afternoon with Simpsons of Reality, and always makes my day. And I just decided to go live for a little bit because just because, just me and my little frog over here. I still got to get used to this. He's over here. Nice little frog. Toad, actually. But see, your hand wants to go here, but the frog's over there. And actually, he's over there, but he's not over there because he really doesn't exist. But the camera messes with your mind. And hey, Giovanni. Hey, man. Have I seen you before? From the other chats? I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm just being me on a Sunday evening. I'm probably not going to keep this up long because I think people are kind of burnt out, maybe. I don't know, over music and everything that's going on. And doesn't seem to be the energy fired up tonight. This is a time when I need it, Sunday nights, but guess I better learn. We go live. Damn right, man. Thanks, Marilyn. I assume you're Marilyn. I just, man, your show's so powerful. It just, it makes me feel normal. I feel so guilty with the family issues going on. It's literally tearing me apart, and I mean anxiety and everything that I've used to have, and it's all back when I even think of dealing with them. It's been that bad. Hey, Marilyn, thank you. I figured it was. It's been bad, and I appreciate the support and friendship because it's really been bothering me for a long time, 4 years, on top of all the medical bullshit I was going through, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? My own family, that hurts. That I let it go, but then you know what? It keeps coming back and stabbing because that's your family, and you just go, huh? Huh? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I guess that's why I come on here and just release it all. Because even though I have a saint of a friend, and I have another really close friend, but she's busy with her life. I'm a ladies' man. I make lady friends, and they love me, but we never. And I'm not gay. It's just I make lady friends, and because they have sympathy, some of them, and it's like they support you, and when they know your family and they see what you're going through, when they support you, that means the world to you. So everybody on Facebook or whatever social media. Oh, I got 800,000 friends. Yeah, right. You got 2 friends. You're lucky if you got 2. Not. Oh, I have 800 friends on Facebook. What the fuck's the matter with you? They ain't your friends. They're just nibbling in your business. If you got 2 friends, maybe 3, 4, I don't know, but it's all about being real. It's all about being real, and I think that's what we all need to do, is just be real. that's why it's called Uncle Jerry's World. I'm going to share music, and I'm going to share my life, and I think that's okay. I'm not my YouTube channel doesn't insinuate synthesizers or music. It's Uncle Jerry's World, so I can put in whatever the fuck I want. But I really want to do studio and synthesizer and music stuff. But I found out it's better just I don't know. I don't know. It's a struggle. It's a struggle with a lot of the shit that's going on, and everybody's got their opinions, and it's hard to just settle down and say this is me. And I think Symptoms Reality has helped ground me. I always say, like, since Samurai was the guy that brought me out of my medical depression, being sick all the time. And man, that dude has so much energy. He lifted me up. And then now I look at Symptoms of Reality like my ongoing care, my ongoing medication to keep me going and fired up, because I know I just say it the way it is. I sometimes have lack of words. I used to be pretty good on my feet back in the day, speaking publicly, and never scared me. Most people say public speaking is one of the worst fears they have. I went at it like no problem. And when you get older, things change, and then you just kind of like, you have that thing in you that you want to say so many words, but you wonder if anybody's listening, and you're subconscious, and nobody really cares what you did. Nobody in my family, they don't even know what I really did for a living. No one's ever really asked me. I mean, they know what I do, but they just say I'm lucky, and no, I'm not lucky. I worked fucking hard. I'm not lucky. All right. So I'm turning this into a therapeutic channel, I guess. I don't know what the hell. I just I'm watching the chat. Sorry, guys. Trying to see what's going on. I wish I could bring other people in live to BS with them. I have to learn how to do that. And I don't know if you hear the music in the background, but that's Klaus Doldinger's passport that I was talking about last night. It's great stuff. It's thanks, Justo, man. I appreciate it. Man, what I like about, because I moved here and things just I that's all I can do. This is what I do. I just shake my head. I just like, seriously? Seriously? Am I living this? I mean, I've done that for the past 4 years. And they always, the family wants to know why I always call them these people. You always say, you people. My mom particularly goes, why do you always say you people? Because I'm not being racist or anything, but it's like, I'm trying to say, what's wrong with you people? What happened to you? I grew up with you. I was your son. These are my brothers and sisters, and I don't recognize you anymore. It's just like, it is the biggest mind fuck I've ever lived in my life. I mean, thanks, guys, for listening to this. This is probably the best thing I've ever done for myself since I moved here. I'm just like, seriously? I just can't. I'm strong. I'm a strong guy, and I keep fighting through. But you know what? When something tears at you back I mean, your family, the backbone of your life, when they treat you worse than the world does, someone explain that to me. I mean, and that's why I'm venting tonight. That's what's really bothering me. It's like, really? I'm your son. I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Like, I'm your father, Jerry Lynn. Um, I I've I've done everything right, and I just keep getting whipped, and I just don't understand why. They say drinking. Well, no, I can't buy that because they all drink heavily. So why are you the pot calling the kettle black? I mean, I mean, I got stories that I'm gonna put in my YouTube book. Like my sister married this doctor, and you know, she told me once years ago, well, there's no reason for us to come back to PA. Really? Well, I live here. Your brother lives here. We have family here. Why don't you just come visit? But you know what? This is the truth. When I moved down here, she told me her and her husband drove 6.5 hours up to PA to get a bag of pot, smoke it, and turn around and drive back. That's a long trip just for a bag of marijuana. And and they're upstanding citizens and in the public, and it's like, you're doing shit like that, and you're condemning me. I've never done anything like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like my marijuana, but I ain't gonna drive no 6.5 hours to visit my brother, pick it up, pay for it, smoke it, and then drive back. That's just bizarre. So you kind of wonder where your roots are. I'm going, maybe I don't belong in this family. And that's okay. I believe in, thanks, Lamar. Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding the peace, my brother. It just hurts when people do these things, and you've helped them all along the way in your lifetime, and then they just treat you like shit, and then do this bizarre behavior like I just described, and they cast you out of their lives, and it's like, what? I I I just can't wrap my head around that. I just can't. I try. It, I just can't wrap my head around it. Why would people be that way? I mean, you help them, um, and then they condemn you while they shine, and it's false shine. They're not shining. You're the one that knows they're really not. Oh, I got stories. I went out to go look in the Perseids meteor shower a couple weekends ago. Whatever those meteor showers are. I'm a space guy, and I have because I'm getting old. I have Apple tags on everything, my keys, my wallet. Because I'm telling you, when you get my age, you get forgetful. Like, I already lost my cell phone tonight. I got to go find it, and so you do these things. And I went out to go look at the showers. I walked over the little bridge we have, and unfortunately, it was slippery, and I fell. Well, little did I know, my keys fell out of my pocket on the ground. I had a winter jacket on. It was cold in North Carolina. I walked back, And my number one rule is never leave the house without your keys and your cell phone. And I went back to the house, and I had my cell phone but no keys. So I called my sister because I thought she had a spare set of keys. I mean, I knew she had a spare set of keys. They were so fucking high. There was no way they were coming to help me. So I had to call a locksmith. I was out there freezing in my pajama pants, waiting for this dude to show up. And it cost $200 to get back in my house. And then I realized after I got back in my house, I didn't have my keys. So the next day, I used my Apple AirTag and my iPad, and I tracked him down. I had to go out there and walk around because it said, can't find. I said, I know I was where I was. And bam, there they were, laying on the damn ground. Found my keys. Could have saved myself $200. But you know what? That's life. You know, shit happens. You know, I had a good buzz going on. Going to go look for meteors, get my mind off things, and shit. No wonder I don't want to leave. It's too much trouble. I'm happy. Yeah, thanks, man. I know I get a little crazy when I go live. I kind of tell it the way it is, and yeah, you just get to a point you gotta laugh, and I don't know what's going on anymore. I just don't. So when people ask me, you gonna create something? Yeah, I will when I will. You like that German jazz on there in the background? That's Passport. That's good stuff. All right, guys, I'm probably going to shut this down because, yeah, he turned in. I agree, man. I laugh all the time, but sometimes you just go. Laughter is the best thing ever. Ever, 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 ever. Laughter and music. Laughter and expanding your knowledge. Yeah, Trusto, I agree. Expanding your knowledge. And you'd be surprised how many people just don't think about things that are happening around them. And you realize it, but they don't. And you don't want to feel like you're superior to them, but it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why don't you see this? I mean, excuse me, but you know that's the way I feel. I was like, oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Marilyn. I'd have no problem doing it. You never know what I'm gonna say. What's Forrest Gump say? You never know what you're gonna get when you open up that box of chocolates. With me, you never know. I'll be kind. I'll be. Maybe that'll be my chance to show people who I am. I mean, I have no problem with that. I'm like, I think what hurts me, and I'm going to be honest tonight, because I've been suffering through this and thinking about this for a long time. But everyone loves me. Everyone I've ever met, work, wherever I've gone, Vermont, Cleveland, Atlanta, Dallas, fucking North Carolina, and I worked all over Canada for my job. Everyone I've ever met in business or in life, people love me. And it's just because I have that persona of like, hey man, I'm just this guy. I'm just this guy, and I do my thing, and I'm happy to meet you, and I learned so much from people in my work and in my career. So many great people from all over the world. My favorite is Raghu Chimaria from Nepal. He was a refugee over there. Best cooking I ever ate. I just love people. And I don't understand why my family condemns me. Because I was the one that left home. I left a happy home to go to Vermont. That was a long ways away. I wasn't ready for it, but I took it on. And you know, I landed that job with IBM, and I excelled there, and I excelled even beyond. And yet my family, you know, you'd act like, you'd think I was like some alcoholic, dumb fucking criminal. I just don't get it. And you know what? I don't care if they see this, and I don't care if anybody passes it on, because they're already doing it. It's the truth. It's like, man, I've been working since 5th grade. I worked my ass off. And to move here and say, oh, we're going to be here for you. They ain't here for me. They're liars. They broke my heart. And that's why I was crying last night. It's like, I can't believe I went through all this. Not to mention all the health stuff I was going through. I had to deal with this. And that goes to show you how strong I am, because I'm like, nah. But man, I'm not asked. I'm just rattling, and it's just sad. You know, it was sad and unexpected. And that's okay. That's okay. No one fucks with Uncle Jerry. What's that movie? Nobody puts baby in a corner. Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts Uncle Jerry in a corner. Hey, George. God damn. Nobody puts Uncle Jerry in a corner. Yeah, I'm crazy. I don't know. All right, guys. I wish I found a way to bring people in so we could just all just chat. But thanks for letting me release my bullshit. I think it's way past time. I should have done it a long time ago. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with people? Even family. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're blood, you know? We're blood. I got people that treat me better than you. I got enemies that treat me better than you. Something wrong. Something wrong. Very wrong. And you know, I felt it. Yeah. Marilyn. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, and I called it Yard Stream last night. It's StreamYard. I don't know how to do that from here, and I'll figure it out. Darn it, man. It's the worst, you know. Especially when you're close, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, what? What did I do to you? You know? I appreciate that, man. Or Marilyn. Can we do that tonight? I'm crazy. I don't care. It's early. But how do you bring people into this? Oh, we don't have to do that tonight. I mean, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm learning Discord too, and what scares me is I'm never gonna leave this computer. I don't want to go outside anymore. I don't want to face the world. No, just kidding. You got to do what you got to do. But that would be so cool to set up a live chat room where you can, like what you guys do. I'll figure it out. And then again, I might just say hell with it, Marilyn. Just like say, let's do the interview. You know, catch me on the right day, and I'll probably be in the mood for it. Yeah, turning. That's a good idea. Hell yeah. Well, I'm not gonna keep you guys long. I would love to do some kind of collaboration and just talk, but I just don't know how to do it. But, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm becoming a live streamer. What do you call a live streamer addict? I'm becoming a live streamer just to stream and talk. I need guests. I need guests on board, and I got to go figure that out. I got to figure out how to do that one step at a time. Like I said last night, you get shot out of the womb, bam, into the bright lights. Then you don't know what the fuck's going on until you're like 4 years old. Then you start figuring things out, kind of. And next thing you know, everybody expects you to grow up, and they throw you out of the house at 18. So here you go, like bird kick him out of the nest. Here's the world. Goodbye. And there you go. You got to flap your wings. You got to and do what you got to do. And then after you do it all, you land back down to the nest, which was supposed to be normal with a family, and they condemn you. they go, well, you've been married twice, and we're still talking to your daughter, but you're not. Yeah, you weren't supposed to do that because you went against the whole thing of what was going on there. So you just have to sometimes just go. And let me tell you, I was married to a good woman, my second wife, that helped me raise my daughter. Her name was Karen. I hate to say that. We know what the Karens are. But, you know, she always made sure my daughter was taken care of. Best clothes. We took her to church. She went to vacation Bible school and loved it. We gave her religion in her life. We took her places. We took her to the beach. We took her to Pittsburgh. I created the Uncle Jerry. Hey, let's go explore Pittsburgh pizza weekends. And we'd go and I'd take her and drive to Pittsburgh. It was an hour drive, and we'd go to different pizza places and just to show her. Now I would show her where I worked, and just raised her good. But I had a very evil ex-wife, and she turned her against me, and that hurts. That hurts. But I let it go, and unfortunately, my daughter just recently made some bad mistakes. And that hurts. But I did my job, and I did it the best I could. And, you know what I got? Kicked in the ass for it. That's okay. That's all right. It's okay. Everything. How is it? The Deepak Chopra said, everything recycles. Everything recycles. We are all energy, and everything recycles. Just like a leaf falls off the tree. It was once green and absorbing the sun. Then it falls on the ground. And if you don't blow it away, it becomes part of the ground as fertilizer for the next tree. Everything recycles. And hell yeah, George. Got one right here. Got my Voodoo Ranger right here. And everything recycles, and karma is a bitch. And it always happens. It always comes around. Hey, you joined here. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the way it is from my perspective. All right. To George G's. Salute. Ooh. I'll tell you what, Voodoo Ranger has a bite to it. You gotta be a tough Pollock like me to like that beer. But I'm the bad guy. I'm according to my family. I'm evil. I'm the bad guy. I think what tears me apart is Sundays or the day I usually go visit my mom. But after what she told me on Christmas, after I was left out of family get-togethers, and I went to visit her, and she told me I'm disturbed and unhappy. I just can't get over that. I just can't. I'm just like, who does that? I mean, tells their son I'm disturbed. I'm unhappy. Yeah, I'm unhappy. Yeah. Hey, Samurai's in the house. I wish I had my synth hooked up. I could play a jam. You know, it's just the crazy things in life. It's not bad enough the past 4 years, 4 or 5, watching all this crap on the news. And then to have your mother tell you you're disturbed. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm disturbed. I'm the problem child. Yo. I know I'm rattling about that too much. Samurai buddy, how you doing? I need to get a channel where we can all kind of chat together. I need to do that. You hear that German jazz in the background? It's good shit. All right, guys. I think it's best. It's just I don't have any content to deliver. I'm just rattling. Just what do you say? Sunday blues or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, the fuck's wrong with people? And I love being with all you cool guys, my brothers, man. The people that care, the people that understand what we're all about, no matter how we do it. Hardware, software, VST, It doesn't matter. MC707 with a TR8S. Yeah. And maybe with an Oberheim splashed in there. And some ARP Omni 2 and some Prophet 5. Actually, I have a Prophet 10. It's a Prophet 5, but I bought the upgrade board and made it a Prophet 10. But I wanted to preserve the Prophet 5 logo because it's a legendary synth. Yeah, George, that was just a random. I just do random shit, man. Because I'm in so much transition, trying to get my studio set up, and I appreciate that, man. It's all VST based. I'm really anxious to get more hardware integration going on. I've got some complex MIDI routing to do. And I'm in test mode, and so far the tests are working great. But I just, as I've said, I'm kind of slowed down on things because of just life problems, and it wears you down, and it just wears you down, and I can't move as good as I used to before, and it wears you down, and I'm not moving as fast as I want to. I'm not that young man I used to be, and it bothers me, but I'll get it done. And I'll be honest, becoming a YouTube presence in a small way scares me because I feel that there's an expectation of me to get things done right away, and I don't want that. I want it. This is my hobby. I want to do it at my own pace, not to keep up with the mainstream. If I'm too slow for you, well, then I am. I mean, it's about enjoying it. And I really just got kind of caught up in where I thought, well, I need to get all this done. I need to make this mini YouTube studio, which I'm tearing down because I'm moving back into the studio to make my YouTube video. And it was a unwarranted pressure that I put on myself. And I just decided, I got to just take it easy. Put some cameras in the studio. That's where all your gear is. Just chill and take it easy on yourself. I think Burt Bacharach wrote a song like that called Take It Easy on Yourself. No pressure. Go with life at the speed of your own life, not everyone else's, and you know what I'm saying. Maybe you don't, but I know I need to chill down a bit and focus on what needs to be done. And but what's funny is the instinct is I want to go live. I want to jump on. I want to talk. I want to talk to somebody. Well, I'd like to perfect some things first and work on my studio a bit more, but I don't know. I don't know what drives me to go live. It's just this thing. And I think we all know what it is. We've talked about it. I've heard it. And it's like a way of reaching out and just being you, Uh, at Eternity, I got half of it done. Most of the wiring, the MIDI wiring and audio wiring is done. I just keep second guessing myself because what I want to do keeps changing. I don't know. I kick myself in the head sometimes. I'm going, what's wrong with you? Settle down. But there's just so much. There's so much to explore. I mean, and with synthesizers and all the effects and the recording, you could just basically create anything you want to, and it's just mind-blowing to me to have all that power. That's why I call myself a hybrid player. I want the hardware with the VSTs, and thanks, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, I'm reaching out, man. I admit, I've been hiding it for a long time. It's just, 4.5 years of hurt. Sometimes you just can't hold it back anymore, and sometimes you just can't. And yeah, Lamont, I'm telling you, the music, man. If I didn't have music, phew, if I didn't have music and humor, phew, appreciate you, man. I just love you, man. Hey, thanks, George. Uh, actually, now I got feet problems. My feet are on fire. They're peeling, and part of getting old. I don't know. I just sometimes it just gets so frustrating. You're just not the 20-year-old kid anymore, lighting the world on fire. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm pissed at my family. They reported me. Someone on Facebook reported me and told them I'm talking down about them. But you know what? I'm sorry. I'm the kind of guy when I call you out. There's a reason I call you out because your behavior is not normal, and I don't think I'm the guy. I think it's you, and I just don't get it. You can't fight these people. They're narcissists. My family, they're a bunch of fucking narcissists. You have no idea the struggles I've been through since I moved here. And it's just like, I came here because I thought I would have family support. Jeez, was I ever wrong? And I'm going to call them out because I can't hold it in anymore. You can't argue with them. You can't talk to them. You just realize they're narcissists. And I can't imagine anyone wanting to tear me down. I mean, I've never done anything to anybody. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Like I said last night, just don't cross my Tarian threshold, which I set pretty fucking high. You keep poking at me and keep poking and go over that threshold, you ain't gonna like what you see. And there's good reason for it. I mean, seriously, I am the nicest guy you'll ever meet. I will give you absolute unconditional love when I meet you. I won't judge you, but your behavior and just your behavior is just what I sense from you will take care of itself. There's no color involved. There's no race involved. Not with Uncle Jerry. I don't care if you're green, blue, black, white. There's no race. I don't care if you're a damn frog. Where is he? See, this is cracks me up. Here we go. Uncle Jerry can't figure it out. I don't care if you're a damn toad. If you're nice, you're nice. If you're bad, you're bad. If you're in between, well, gotta spec you out for a while. Check you out and see see if you're okay or not. Sometimes you got them in between people. They seem good, but nah, you got that little pang going on, he's a nice guy. She's nice, but something ain't gelling here, you know. Believe me, I've been through all kind of people, and the ones that are gelling, but it's just you're kind of like this. Those are the ones that bother me because it's like I got that sixth sense going on. I'm an empath. I'm going. I like this person, but I wouldn't trust them with things. It's just, you know what? It's just life. You know, there's so many goddamn different people out there. It's why can't we just all get along? I mean, we all feel we're important. I'm important to myself. You're important to yourself. But do you have to be a dick about it? Do you really have to be a dick about it and act like you're better than everybody? Why not just be nice? Wave, smile. The results you get back are amazing. I love going to the grocery store and people smiling at me and I smile at them. Sometimes you chit chat a little bit. I love that. That's called human interaction. Now, I don't know. People want to kill you when you leave the house. Fuck. I'm in rare form. Guess I just don't. Yeah, it turned into it is. You get so much more back. Just give a smile and you'll get so much more back. You know, most of the people are thinking the same thing you are. And I've discovered a small smile or a big smile goes a long way. In my world, uh, just a smile. You know, it's like, hey, we're all having it rough right now, I think. The way the world's been and even the way the music business is changing. We were talking earlier, about on SOR's channel, how music has changed in the beginning, and it's not the same anymore. When you grew up with a certain set of protocols about how things happen, and then you grow up and live through it today, you're just going, man, what the hell's going on? And, now you can have a professional studio in your own home and make better music than what make and produce and distribute music. Like you used to have to go to a professional, studio for. Those days are gone. It's just a whole different, mindset? Yeah, George, I agree. There's better stuff coming out on YouTube and what you call undiscovered. That is the good stuff, in my opinion. Um, it's amazing what you listen to and learn on here if you open your mind to it and, open your mind to it and, undiscovered music. I like that. I really do. Undiscovered music. There's a place for that somewhere. Undiscovered music. And You know the beauty of it is? It's endless. There's just. I hope you're hearing the German jazz I have playing on the TV. It's good stuff. Oh, man, I'm getting tired. I'm not feeling good tonight either. Oh, God. Sucks to get older. I just don't feel good tonight. They turn in. All right, guys. I think I'm going to let you go. You guys got better things to do than listen to this fool. Unless you want to see me eat Uncle Bud's deep fried garlic peanuts. These things are the shit. I'm not advertising anybody. Why does my face look all red? Yeah, I think he turning. That's what's going to happen. Uncle Jerry passes out live. Wouldn't that be some shit? Uncle Jerry passes out. Last night we had Apollo Hanzo getting drunk and having a good old time. That was a fun stream. He didn't give a shit. He just let it all out. And you know what? Kudos to anybody that does that. He just had a great old time. And it sounded great. And he was fucked up, man. He was fucked up. And he even said, I'm going to go get another beer. He was fucked up, and it was great. And you know what? It kept me up. But, yeah, George, go back and watch it. It's like all of a sudden everybody's opening up. It's like, here I am, this is me. Here I am. Paulo, hey, there you are. That was so fun, man. I mean, that I'm not laughing at you. I just thought it was so great. You're just like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna grab another beer and I thought that was so awesome. I was like, my man, there he goes. He says, fuck it. I'm live. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm grabbing another beer. I'm going to play the fuck out of these fucking things in front of me with all these lights. I'm going to hit them buttons and drink another beer and just talk and hit more buttons. And I'm going to jam your ass. I'm going to jam your ass out. And you did, man. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, I turned in. There's no oh my God. Oh, my back hurts. I laugh sometimes. I this is embarrassing, but I have a doctor here that agreed to give me spinal shots for my back pain. And I can't go get them done because I don't have anybody to take me. All my family down here, I don't have anybody to take me because they won't let you drive home after that. And I won't ask them. I won't ask them. And here I go belly aching. But that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. I don't feel comfortable enough to call up my sister and say, hey, I got to go get spinal shots on December or February 12th. Can you drive me? I won't ask her. I'll do without the shots before I ask her anything. That's how bad it is. I will not ask for a favor. Not from any of them. Mm. Yeah, trust that, man. I mean, Lamont, it's fucked up, man. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on here. I had no other choice. I had to let it out. It's so fucked up. I'm, I, I, I let it go, but it just keeps coming back. You know, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I'm telling you, I just don't get it. I just, aw, yeah. Thanks, Marilyn. Thanks, guys. That's okay. I'm strong. I'm not an Uber guy. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know. It's just I was promised if I moved down here, it'd be taken care of. Well, I'm cast out from the fucking family. What the fuck? I honestly, I still just can't. I'm opening up about it, and I'm glad I did because it lets you know who I am and what's bothering me in the background. I just simply cannot believe my family. Yeah, I don't think so either. Um, I just gave up. I figured, well, yeah, I'll find a way. I always find a way. It's just it's kind of disheartening, you know, when there's four of us siblings living here, and I can't call any of them for help and feel comfortable asking. In fact, I honestly have developed extreme anxiety even thinking about getting together with any of them anymore. I mean, it's extreme anxiety, and I take medicine for that, escitalopram, and if I have to go visit my mom or go, I just have extreme anxiety because that's how bad it became. I don't understand it. I've been through a lot. I'm 62, turning 63 here in May, and I've been through a lot. I've been on my own. I left home, went to Vermont, didn't know a fucking soul. Moved. Yeah, I built friends no matter where I went, and I always held my family with high regard. And I came down here. I just 4 years now, 4 years, 4 plus. I'm still in shock. I'm just like, I just don't get it, and it's hard. Is you have to like, and when I move, I'm gonna add this. I told my sister when she said, "Hey, would you like to move down here and take over mom's place?" Yeah, blah blah blah. I agreed to buy it off my mom. My sister's never called me so much. And she kept calling, when you coming, when you coming, when you coming? I said, well, I got to get the house ready up here. I got a lot of stuff to get done, pack things up. She kept calling, when you coming, when you coming? Well, when I got here in November, this place wasn't cleaned out. My mom's shit was everywhere. The garage was full. Her bedroom was full of her clothes and shit that I didn't want. And when I brought that up to my sister, you would have thought that she just wasn't having any part of it, let's just say. I was like, well, this house was not moving ready. And I wasn't feeling good. Actually, I had a spinal fracture at the time. Found out 3 months later or so. And I was like, this house was not moving ready. And you pressured me all that time? I had people come in and paint. I had people come in and clean. When I walked out of my house, it was spotless, ready for the market. I expected that same in return, thinking it's family, it's my mother's house, and my sister's on top of everything. You would not believe the shit that I had. All my shit to move into, with her shit still here. And when I brought it up to her, I was the bad guy. That's a narcissist. And that's why I'm so hurt. Because you can't fight them. You can't fight them. They'll defend themselves no matter what. And this place is nice, but I'm remodeling it all. I'm remodeling the whole fucking place. Kitchen's just been redone. Now I got to get all this painted. It's just like, yeah, I got it at a good price. She gave it to me for a good price, so I'm way ahead of the game if I want to sell it. But it's just the behavior of it all. The whole, I'm just like, we're family. And then my other sister come over through the garage and go, well, hold on to this. I want this. I said, take it now. If you don't take it now, I'm throwing it away. I don't want this shit. No, I'll be back next week. No, there's no next week. I need room. And, guys, I appreciate you listening to me, because this has been a long time coming. I've been dicked over by my own family, and you can't even approach them to even sanely talk to them about rationality, and which hurts and blows my mind. And it's part of the reason I moved here. I wanted to retire with family, and I haven't seen any of them. I just, they don't reach out to me. I don't reach out to them anymore, and it's such an odd behavior. I just can't believe I'm living it, to be honest with you. And I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by it. Because I'm like, I did nothing wrong. And why am I an outcast? What the fuck did I do? I mean, my brother and I, Jeff, really hurt. Because he and I were close, in ways like brothers should be. And I don't even know the dude anymore. I just don't even know him. That breaks my heart. Yeah. How can you be so close to someone all those years and just flip a switch and it's gone? I mean, he used to call me every night. Text. We used to do funny shit. I understand, he's got kids, but they're grown now. One's married now, and the other one's graduating, and it's like, okay. It's just like, you promised me stuff when I was going to move here. You promised me we'd get together and play and stuff, and that excited me. And when I got down here, there was none of that. It was complete opposite. It was just like, who are you people? I literally moved here and going, who are these people? Well, I know it's fucked up. It's fucked up. So I don't mind sharing it because my mind is blown. It's been blown. And I let it go, and then it comes back. I let it go, and it comes back. It's because that's your family, man. It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? And they make you feel like it's all you. You're the problem. I'm not the problem. I've been getting along pretty well in life without you guys. In fact, I've done a pretty good job getting along without you guys. Why are you doing this to me? You know me. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not going to start crying again. We don't need that shit going on. I just, Sunday night blues. The fuck is wrong with people? You hear that? I don't even know what that is. That's not passport. It's something else, but it's pretty cool. All right, guys. I hear you. I wish I had my synth hooked up, but I don't. I I feel like playing, but I don't have it all hooked up. Whatever. But anyhow, yeah, euphoric. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and get something to eat and go to bed. I guess I don't know. I don't feel good tonight. I'm tired and you guys are great and that's pretty good stuff. If you can hear that, I don't know. That's some nice jazz going on. Yeah. Jazz, fireplace, and a hot chick rubbing your back. All right, guys, attorney and everybody. Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting me rattle tonight. Hey, it's all fun, right? I mean, I'm sure my channel's going to turn into other stuff, but tonight it's just like, just be good to yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Lamont. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I appreciate the love. Thank you, Marilyn. I'm fine. I'm fine. It just feels good to get it out. You know, I just, I feel better when I get it out. I wake up the next day feeling better that I got it out of my system instead of holding it onto it and letting it bother me, man. You know, letting it bother me. You just gotta, you know, and I'm forever grateful for you all listening to me and let me just ride on and tell you the truth. I mean, isn't that what life's about, kind of? I mean, let's all be friends. Let's all be brothers. Let's all love each other. And, you know, help each other when we're down and build each other up all the time, you know? You never know what someone's going through, you know? And, man, I really wanted to hide it about my family, but it's reality. And I've never been hurt so bad in my life. And I don't like keep bringing it up, but fucking hurts. I'm a big boy. I love you guys. I'm a big boy. Thanks for letting me cry again. um, um, it is what it is. Believe me, I live with this family and all my life, and then all of a sudden it's all fucked up, and that hurts when you're at the end of your road. You know, you're getting old, and you were coaxed to come down here to help out, and then you just get kind of cast aside. As my sister said, I will cut you off. She said it so vindictive. And she was the one I had red flags about. The one that's married to the doctor that's got all the money and everything. I don't know. She's on some kind of power trip. I will cut you off. Well, you did a good job, and thanks for breaking my heart. You know, if you love someone, you would never do that. Fucking, what the fuck's wrong with people? Is it the money? I mean, is it the power? That's what I think. I think it's the fucking money. They got so much fucking money, it's not even funny. They just got money. She married a doctor, and she's a doctor, audiologist, retired, both of them now. But they got a lot of money and a lot of kids, but and a lot of shit. But they act like they're gods of the family. It's like, you forget when I helped you move to Huntington, West Virginia, and your soon-to-be doctor husband didn't even know how to change a flat tire, and I had to do it. You forget that. Oh, there's more. Oh, yeah, people forget where they came from. The dude didn't know how to change a flat tire. It was a Duster. And if anyone wants to doubt me, he named it Claudine when he was going to school at West Virginia University, WVU. And you know what they spent most of their time doing? Was drinking and partying with the Ale Brothers. They were called the Ale Brothers. But he was going to be a doctor, and my mom he was just, none of my sons matter. He's a doctor. He threw up in our kitchen sink at the house when I was, living there. And my sister was so mad, but my mom said, "Oh, that's okay. He's under a lot of pressure." Wait a minute. This dude you barely know that's going to marry your daughter comes in the kitchen after drinking, throws up in the sink and leaves it there. And you go, "That's okay because he's under a lot of pressure because he's a doctor." What? What? Who does that? Meanwhile, girls weren't allowed to go out with me because I had a van. Yeah, with the green van with the custom wheels and the paintings on the side. It was nice. It was, and yeah, I had it decked out inside, but it was mainly to haul my music equipment. You wouldn't believe I wasn't allowed to pick up girls because I had a van to go out on a date. You're not going out in that thing. I don't blame them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, everybody's kind of tiring out. I'm going to go ahead and thanks, Apollo. Thanks, George. Thanks, everyone. I do, too. It was, man, I bought it off my brother and really decked it out. And it was made to haul music equipment, too. And I literally, one mother said, "You're not going out in that thing." That's okay. I got her in the back anyway later. Everyone got in the back of Uncle Jerry's, man. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. Shit, hang on to those days. All right, guys, it's I'm pushing my limits here. It's time to go. I love you all. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to laugh. I think it's fun to let it all out. I think it's fun to watch all the streams. It's just kind of life changing, It's really different, and I'm liking it. I'm liking all the music. I'm liking all the friendship, the brotherhood. I just have so much to say because as much as I bellyache and piss on myself, belly aching about that shit, I'm just as enthusiastic about my happiness and what's going on with the brotherhood, and I'm just like addicted to it. I'm finding it amazing on so many levels. Therapeutic, enjoyable. Um, Entertaining, thought provoking, great stuff. A lot of people sharing information, sharing ideas, sharing brotherhood. I just don't have words for it. It's just this thing. Is that part of developing technology? I don't know. All I know is I love it, and it's okay. You can do things at your own pace, and as I said before, I think people are going to start jumping in more and more, going live, and we're going to have faces with the names, and the community will get bigger and closer. That's just what I see. And I think it's wonderful. We need positivity in this world. Lord knows after the past couple of years, man, we need to build each other up. We need positivity. We need to let each other know we love each other. And just be honest and open. And then everything will take care of itself. All of a sudden, everything will be just fine. You just got to, once you know it, you'll know it. You just got to, you got to love your brothers. You got to love your sisters. You got to love people. You got to give them a chance. You have to be open-minded. You will sense the good people, and you will sense the bad. And just go with it. And when you sense the good, contribute to it. Just like, what is it, Salvation Army at Christmas time, drop some money in the bucket. Just drop your money in the bucket and be yourself and introduce yourself and be you. And I feel that this Synth Brotherhood family is so warming and welcoming that they're going to open their arms to you and say thank you. And you're going to give us some content or some music that we've never heard. And some of us will be blown away. Some of us won't. But it's the idea of just coming into this community with open arms and an open mind and an open heart and be nice and be supportive. And I don't think you can go wrong. I just don't. I mean, it becomes like a virtual family. At least to me, I feel like, man, you know, I love when I get a text from Rich Cabasa or a phone call from Rich or, you know, text from Echo and Sin Samurai. And I love when Richie Cabasa calls me. I mean, he's a good dude, man. We're just a little off on times, but I love him to death, and I'm praying for him every night with his what's going on, and it's just a thing. It's a thing that makes me want to retire tomorrow and just stay on here full time. I wish I could retire tomorrow because I would be creating some shit and doing some shit. But unfortunately, I still got to work another 2.5 years. But I just think everybody's wonderful so far, and I appreciate you all. I'm going to go ahead and shut up and call it a night. And my voice is getting raspy. And thanks for all the support. Thanks for everything. I'm going to have to name him. Whatever, this dude. Why can't I do this? There you go. You know why I can't do it? Because it's abnormal to move this way. I mean, my arm doesn't want to move that way. Anyhow, hey, thanks, Marilyn and guys. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. It's always fun. Thanks for letting me rattle, and look forward to tomorrow. And everyone, just have a great night. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me rattle. I don't know. It just feels good. Thank you. I like what Patrick Simmons sang on South City Midnight Lady. You sure have saved this man of souls in need. I thought there was no reason for all these things I do. But the smiling I said I'd return to you. I'm no singer. I apologize. But South City Midnight Lady, I'm much obliged indeed. I'm much obliged. How's that? Love you all. See you later.